Yeah, literally looks like a freaking god, y'all, right? Jeez. Oh no. Yo, let's go. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. My name is Josh. If you're new here, we are getting into Shippuden today, episodes 162 and 163. Last time, getting Konohamaru popping off, representing the Leaf Village hardcore, taking on his rival Naruto's legacy already, man, with freaking Rasengan. So sick, man. I love that moment for Konohamaru. I honestly wish, I guess it's kind of happening right now. He's kind of getting more into the mix. He was such an early character that obviously he's been more of a side character, you know? But it seems like he's maybe starting to get a bit more in the mix. I'm hoping that maybe that will continue as he gets older. You know, there's such a theme in Shippuden or Naruto as a whole of generations and passing down to each other. So I hope Konohamaru continues to get more in the mix here, because he's honestly low-key like one of my, I don't want to say favorite characters, but like out of all like side characters, he's one of my favorite just because he's so goofy, and I've always loved the voice actor for him too. So, but yeah, let's recap the character names from last time. Speaking of Konohamaru, we gave him MVP and best moment around the Rasengan. I think we already talked about that enough. The funniest moment, we gave that to Naruto at the very end when the GG Frog was like, it's like looking left and right at the same time. I always love when Naruto does that. Ah! Like, the voice actor kills that, man. And then for the Sacco, of course, Danzo freaking killing the dare. Well, actually, was that? Nah, I guess that, did he kill the frog last time, or was that a couple episodes ago? I know. Yeah, I think it was more around when he's like telling the village, like all the Anbu ops, that, you know, to let the village pretty much like get screwed by Pain, and hopefully Tsunade will get killed off, kind of thing. He's just waiting for his time to take the Hokage title, even though he does not act like a Hokage. He doesn't even know what the Hokage stands for, man, this guy. Hopefully he will get killed in this fight. I hope Pain like infiltrates down there and he's forced to fight and he gets axed by Pain, man. That'd be sick. But yeah, y'all, I think we can go ahead and get these episodes. Before we do that, one thing I do want to say here is the channel's been growing a little bit recently. You know, if y'all are watching this on YouTube, yeah, I'm recording this at the end of September here. I'm 4 weeks ahead on Patreon, so there'll be a pretty big delay here. But I just want to say thank you for all the support. You know, growth always comes in waves, but it's always exciting when it's growing and just seeing, you know, new comments and, you know, all the people who have been here for a long time. Of course, thank you to you too. You all helped me get to this point, but I just want to say, you know, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, because it's such a cherry on top, like building the community aspect of all this. Like, obviously I enjoy making these videos, I enjoy watching Naruto, but I think, you know, the whole point of reactions is sharing the experience together. So, you know, the more people we get in here, the more like fulfilling it is almost too at the same time. It keeps me motivated, keeps me focused on it. So I just want to say thank you for the support. I will not take y'all for granted. I'll keep on pushing out some dope content for y'all. So appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get into the reaction, y'all. Bro, he freaking got to. I knew they were gonna come back and get this body, bro. And then he uses the body to protect himself. Dang. I haven't seen his mom fight before, right? Underestimate his ass. Are those the insects? Yeah. Damn. We need Guy back ASAP, bro. Guy vs. Pain? That'd be sick. Oh, shut up, 1010. You big baby. All your comrades are dying left and right while you just want to take a break. Well, this isn't good. Damn, the Rinnegan is so sick. So intimidating. It's been a while they've met. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Of course they've met. She was with Jiraiya after all, back in the Great War, right? Akamaru, let's go. Yeah, classic. Conan versus the insects, boy. I don't know. Ooh, shadow. Oh, paper clones, of course. Oh, is she like burning them? Jeez, dude. She's a flimsy piece of paper. She ain't strong. Yahiko. Mm-hmm. Yeah, briefly. Very briefly. You think?
美獣による忍び里のパワーバランスはまや均衡を保ってはいない。今さらキュービをかばったところで無意味だ。やはりお前たちの狙いはナルト。
Once again, just thinking about them as tools.
争いが始まる。戦争の火種はあちこちにくすぶっている。そして我々がそれらの戦争をコントロールする。我々に協力すれば助けてやるのもやぶさかではない。この状況、我々の力も分かったはずだ。
Starting, yeah, they're starting to speak a lot more about all the Kages together. Oh my god. Jeez.
我々への暴力なのだ。確かにかつてこの葉隠れがやってきたことが全て正しいとは言えない。お前たちのこんなやり方は許せない。言葉に気をつけろ。これは神からの。
From a god, yeah, and you're calling her arrogant. Jeez, man.
今我々は持てる力の全てを注ぎ、お前たちを叩く。それだけのこと。それにお前は一つ大きな勘違いをしている。お前が欲しがっているものは手に入りはしない。 木の葉の忍びがナルトをかばいきれると思っているならそれは
Naruto's got what it takes to protect Naruto. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait for them to freaking fight.
ペインは6人、チコ対1系統の術しか使えない。あの女は口寄せを使った。ということは、ジライア様が倒したペインが別の体で復活したことになります。
そして間違いなく、あの女は死体として雨がけらの塔に運び込まれていた。
その女は死体の時点でこれをつけていましたか？
つけていなかったはずだ。
深作様も言っていたように、ペインに死者を生き返らせる能力があるのは間違いない。別の体でいくらでも代用を効かせ、この黒いチャクラ受信機を体に埋め込んで行動させる。それじゃあの6人のペインは死体だった可能性があります。受信機があるなら送信機もあるということ。
つまり影からあの死体を操るチャクラ。
I just want to know like how far it needs to be away to control it.
それも相当なチャクラを持っている。チャクラだけでこれだけ自由に遠隔操作するんだ。
Yeah, that's insane, bro. And multitasking at that.
チャクラで他人を操るのは1人が限界だ。奴らペインは6人もいるんだろう。まだ影に6人もいるということか。
それはわかりません。
どっちにしろ転身系の術ならチャクラを送信するためになるべく出ないとあれだけの術や動きは無理よ。
おそらく木の葉の近くに潜んでいるはずです。
Damn, really?
綱手様に連絡して影のペインの捜索隊を編成した方がいい。
Oh, goddamn.
気づけなかっただと。
うかつに動く。
Uh,
この女は死ぬぞ。
God damn, dude.
妙木山。
How does he know?
父さんと同じ術装置もないのに数秒で頭
Oh.
どうやらここにはナルトはいないようだな。妙木山。
何
OP, bro. Damn, he's calling off the attack just like that, bro.
何？聞いたのか？どういうことだ？
妙木山。確かガマの隠れ里だったか。どうやらここにいても無駄なようだな。
どうしてそれを？
貴様
Can't let him leave now.
奴らを引かせてその間に里の守りを固めておくのです。
最後に一ついいか。その足のチャクラ、俺の術に対応するため。
Oh, the push and pull, yeah.
圧倒的な力の前では全てが無意味。お前たち大国が証明してきたことだ。お前たちはこの世界の主役だと思い上がり、死を遠ざけて考える。平和ボケして浅はかだ。
Yeah.
人を殺せば人に殺される。憎しみがこの二つをつなぎ合わせる。
ざれ言。
戦いとは双方に死を、傷を、痛みを伴うものだ。
私たち大国も痛みを受け
Yeah, it's not like they haven't. I feel like it's something that connects everyone. Everyone knows what pain's like. Jeez.
生死。
Oh god.
痛みを感じろ。痛みを考えろ。
The hell, I can freaking fly?
受け取れ。痛みを知れ。
待てヘイン。
痛みを受け取れ。痛みを知れ。
まだ何かするつもりか。
Oh man.
痛みを知らぬ者に本当の平和はわからん。
Don't tell me he's got like part of the bomb already.
どうした？
And she found out.
ということはこの葉の里に何かあったか。
Oh, I'm nervous.
あらよかんかしら。
じいちゃん戦に暁が里に。
幸いにも母ちゃんが財の調達でこの葉の近くに行っとる。母ちゃんならわしらを含めかなりの強者どもを。
I was gonna come in clutch.
見せ。
I'm assuming that he's mastered collecting the nature chakra with shadow clones, I assume. Dude, is Shizune dead? Oh. One's dead. Well, not one's just dead. Konohamaru got the other, right?
どうやら引いたようだな。
Don't trust it, man.
だが何か釈然とせん。
What did they do to her?
匂いが完全に消えた。この辺りに奴はいねえ。
The music's too eerie, man. You know something bad's about to freaking happen. Yeah, look at him up there. No.
痛みを知らぬ者に本当の平和はわからん。
奴らはまだ何かをやる
It's
気。
about to bring down some pain.
何かはわからん。とにかく大規模なことだ。
頼んだケンヤを母ちゃんにしっかり伝えてくれ。はい。
ハチユ全員を守れ。
つられ様。
とんでもないことが起きる。ナルトは
I'm
まだか。
fucking nervous. Dude, Tsunade better not freaking die here, dude. I'm feeling something bad's about to happen.
あれは木の葉の方向。なんちゅうことじゃ。
姫様、名人水を取ってまいりました。深作様から島様に。
口寄せじゃな。
Yeah, literally looks like a freaking god, y'all, right? Jeez.
ヘイ何をするつもりだ。雨よ。あの術
Oh, shit.
やることになる。
Wow, so he sacrificed the other ones?
の力をどうしてもやるの。
Nagato.
俺はヤヒコの痛み。
Yahiko's pain. Wow, man. We just got so much confirmation just in those like two little lines of dialogue. Wow, look at this.
世界に痛みを。
口寄せの術。
Man, is Naruto literally gonna get summoned and see this happen?
神羅転生。
Push. Oh no. Dude, how many people are gonna die from that, dude? Wow, it like... Damn, the slug is clutch! So I'm assuming this is like the jutsu that they want to harness from all the Jinchuriki, like, and use that chakra to do this instead of, you know, Nagato lowering his lifespan and all that.
ナルト早く来てよお願いナルト
Yo, let's go. Dude. Hey, squat. Dude, I love the how he's got like the, I don't know what the hell you call it, like the big giant scroll thing that Jiraiya used to carry around. Like, he's a true sage, man. Oh man, dude, that was a crazy episode. Like, I was really fearing for, I mean, the Leaf Village in general, but I thought Tsunade was about to like sacrifice herself or something. You know, there's like a main character that could get killed off in this fight. Like, I would imagine it to be someone like Tsunade, like, you know, Hokage protecting the village kind of thing. But dude, that entrance, crazy. Let's go. There's no way like one of our characters didn't die in that blast though. Like, I'm kind of freaking nervous to find out. Like, I can't imagine not killing someone from that. Obviously, citizens and all these things, but I don't know.
ナルト早く来てよお願いナルト
I love how he has like the same music that Jiraiya had with like it too. Like, I think this is the same when Jiraiya first showed up and he was like introducing himself as the sage. Amabunta in the front too. Damn, Naruto looks mature, dude.
どこだってばよこ
He's about to lose it, man, when he sees this.
敵はどこにおるんなら。
どういうことじゃ母ちゃん。なしてこの葉の里に口をさせなんだんじゃ。
ここがこの葉がくれの里じゃ。
どういうことじゃ島おば。
辺りをよう見てみんさい。
The Hokages are still there at least.
まさか。
Jeez, dude.
誰がこれをやったかは明白じゃ。地雷や小僧の肩にいた時と同じものを感じる。
He's gonna lose it, man.
綱手様、ご無事で。
Yep. So sad, man.
なんだこれは
I feel like the only thing this is gonna do is make people more angry, hateful.
額のマークがない。すでに創造再生。
Oh shit.
勝湯様に全チャクラをこのペインの術から里の人々を守るためにこれではもう
Yeah, she did the best she could do.
大丈夫かいるか
様を包むだけで精一杯でした
勝湯様のせいではありませんみんな無事だといいんだが
A lot have survived, at least.
静音さん
Is she like brain dead or something at this point?
父ちゃん。
少佐さんなら大丈夫です
よかった。
He ain't dead, bro. Although I guess after that freaking strike, man, he could definitely be dead.
僕をかばって。
泣くのは後だジョージまだ動けるならペインの能力を綱田様へ報告してくれすぐに対策を立てるんだカカシ先生からの最後の任務俺ちゃんと任務完了しました先生
Yeah, he did, Choji. Oh god. Is he holding all that shit up? Jesus Christ, talk about leg press, man. Swole.
大丈夫ですか平田様。
これよりこうの怪我を。
私のことなど気になさらぬよう。
ですから余計です。早期まで払っている今、みんなが怪我をしたままでは私が叱られる。
Hey, not as a real one, man.
それにしてもこの攻撃。
I love how you can see the cloud coming up from Naruto's summoning.
大丈夫ですか鹿丸さん。
つか、なんなんだよこりゃ。無事か鹿丸。どうにかな。だが足が折れちまってる。この攻撃には
Yeah, for real, that's nothing.
ラッキーだったと言うべきだな。
ぶっちゃけ鹿丸さん、私をかばってくれたんです。それで怪我を。
おいおい、今は泣いてる場合じゃねえぜ。そんなとんでもねえ術を持っていながら初めからこいつを使ってこなかったっつうことは、それには目的があったからだ。だがその目的を果たしたことで奴ら戦闘スタイルを陽動のゲリラ戦から。
Yeah, but now he probably just used up a shit ton of chakra, right? And now Naruto's here, so
この葉にこれだけのことができる連中、今は暁しか考えらんねえ。
that could be a good advantage for Naruto now.
渦巻きになると
ナルト君。
運に頼ってたんじゃ命がいくらあっても足りねえが、確かにラッキーだったぜ。泣くくれえなら2発目が来ねえことでも祈っててくれよ。
Shikamaru is just a little heartthrob, man.
あれはナルトだ。
Let's go, dude. Sakura, you summoned him with your cries. Classic Sakura here. Although, honestly, that was a sick moment. Like, she should be crying and screaming for the person who could save them. Now they're all back, dude. He just had to gather all his chakra to one of the bodies, huh? I thought this one got freaking got by Rasengan, though. Bro, what the heck? That's freaking OP!
どうしてこんな無茶を。これが俺の正義だからだ。
Conan's not liking the way Nagato's taking risk here. Yo, I'm so nervous.
私は5代目ホカゲだ。5代目様。
She's freaking wasted in her energy though, bro.
先代たちの宝を夢を蹂躙したお前ら絶対に許さん。ここでホカゲとして決着をつける。
少しは痛みを理解したようだな。
Fuck you, man.
お前などに用はない。あるのは
Let's go, dude. KO, bitch. Yo, that's sick too.
こんな奴らにこの葉のホカゲが出るまでもねえよ。ばあちゃんはゆっくり茶でもの。
Sip some tea.
どうなったの？
God, these episodes are so hype, y'all.
ペインの一人をたった一撃で。
ナルト、あんた。
じいさま、二人の懐かしい背中が見えんかったか。
そうじゃな。
Even stronger, man.
5000代を超えたよ。
Oh, he's so proud of him. I love that.
渦巻きナルト。
ケリー、つけてやる。
剣道の力、当分は元に戻らないならば。
Is Tendo the one that he killed, or?
ガマキシ、砂手のばあちゃんを安全なところへ連れて行け。ばあちゃん、こっからは俺がやる。里のみんなには手を出さねえように伝えてくれ。みんなをかばいながら戦うのは逆にやりづれえからな。わかった。なら、勝井を連れて行け。
Oh.
少しは役に立つはずだ。奴ら
Katsuya is like the MVP of this whole fight so far, man. She saved so many people.
カツエちゃんよ。ナルトちゃんの懐に隠れておきんさい。
Oh, he's treating her with such care.
こんなこと聞くべきじゃねえのかもしんねえけど、自然エネルギーを身につけたからわかんだって。みんなのチャクラを感じ取ることができる。カカシ先生は任務でさ。
Oh, man. Don't tell me that shit, bro.
そうか。
No! Are you serious, dude?
口寄せの術。師匠、綱手様。
さくら、もう大丈夫だ。
No, no, she's in her old form, bro. That's not good.
先方河津巻影分身の術
Dude. Yo, those are fat Rasenguns too.
大玉螺旋丸
じゃケンちゃんヒロちゃん
ナルト君目の前のペインに忍術は効きません。忍術による攻撃は全て吸収されてしまいます。なら河津組でだ。
Freaking Rinnegan, bro.
ペインの目は繋がっています。視覚からの攻撃は全員の視線を外さないと無意味です。
Yeah.
なら見えねえ攻撃見せてやるぜ。
You little mutt. Yeah, Gamma. Let's go, Puta. Dude, this is freaking peak right now, bro. I love this. This is crazy. Ooh, what? Yeah, fuck these summonings. Oh man, he got him good.
かわしたはずがこれか。
そのエネルギーがナルトの体の一部となってペインを攻撃したんじゃ。
ちんたらしてる暇はねえ。真術で一気に終わらせてやる。
Let's see it, dude.
そうか。お前は仙人王ジライア先生と同じ術を身につけたようだな。
Not just mastering it, he's even better.
先生だと。
俺もジライアから術を学んだ。ジライアは俺のかつての師だ。お前にとって俺は兄弟子。同じ死を仰いだ。
Two sides of the same coin.
死は平和を望んでいた。
Oh, he can use it?
中チャクラじゃ父ちゃんが教えたんか。いや。
Dude, they definitely allows him to use the the wind shuriken without hurting himself.
するつもりじゃナルトちゃんは。
あの術は
どうしたんですか。
アルトのチャクラがそうまるで手裏剣のように。
God, guys, I have goosebumps galore right now. This like is easily the best fight we've had in the whole series. It's insane right now.
これのどこに平和があるんだ。
木を見て森を見ていない。お前には平和の意味が理解できていないだけだ。
You can't see the tree through the forest, man. The opposite.
お前の死が平和へつながる。
ふざけんなって言ってんだろうが。投げおった。
なんじゃ。
This is a little bit different though, right? You can actually throw it this time. Oh my god. No, I'm only watching 2 right now. This kind of mad. Dude, I mean, I think just off the bat, I have to say those are like probably the 2 best episodes I've seen, or like, I mean, I don't want to say the best episodes, but the best moment of all of Naruto so far. That was insane, incredible. Like from Pain's blast, the way Naruto shows up, to just how badass Naruto is now. Like, oh, y'all, that is peak right there. Oh man. This world shall know pain, man. Almighty push jitsu. Oh man, freaking insane. So many hype moments in these episodes from both sides of, you know, our protagonist and antagonist here. Just, I don't know, you know, when like both are kind of just making you feel the intensity of it all. It's just so freaking good. Yeah, no, Pain like flying in the sky and doing that, you just knew he was going to do something like that. And obviously, you know, I guess you can only really tell because of what we've heard in the past with the conversation with him, Jiraiya, and collecting the Jinchuriki to create this ultimate Jutsu weapon. And, you know, you kind of assume that he can't do that yet, but obviously this is kind of like, I guess, the prototype of probably where this idea came from. He can do this almighty push just through his own, you know, chakra ability, or the amount of chakra he has, and probably Rinnegan, and just his skill. But, you know, we know there's a downside. It, you know, Conan says it lowers his lifespan basically. So it seems like this whole goal to collect the Jinchuriki and create this ultimate weapon is probably around just, you know, collecting all their chakras to be able to utilize that for it instead of his own. So it's like more of a long-term thing, like weapon that he can use to, you know, control the wars and, you know, inflict pain on the nations to help them all understand pain. Yeah, dude, that moment with him flying the sky, the white in the background, just the symbolism of him as a god, it very well done, very well done. I'm very curious on Pain though at this point. Again, like we get a little bit more information. We definitely get confirmation that it's Nagato, 100%. Conan literally says Nagato, so we know it's Nagato. We also get, something from Nagato himself saying that I will never forget Yahiko's pain. And even when him and Tsunade are having their conversation, like he kind of gets annoyed with her talking about how like the 5 great or 5 great ninja villages, like the main ones, have had their experience of pain. They do know it, and like he says it's like laughable, right? I think you can tell there's bitterness within him about the 5 great nations, not just probably around like the way that they've controlled power in the past, but he seems to think that the pain that they've experienced is unequivalent to what the minor nations have felt, the Rain Village has felt. And this kind of reminds me back of like Yahiko himself saying like, after you kind of responded to Jiraiya's thing about after this war, there'll be peace and it'll be okay. And Yahiko's like, no, like that's not fair. They haven't experienced the same amount of suffering that we have, and they need to experience it. So it's kind of like, Nagato kind of adopting Yahiko's mindset back then almost, right? And then the way that Yahiko must have died, the amount of pain he must have had to have been tragic. I'm very curious on how that happened, maybe who led to that, who caused it, who maybe killed Yahiko. But I'm assuming that it has something more to do with the Leaf than we know, or at least some of the 5 great nations. Maybe it's not the Leaf directly. It could be more than that. Maybe it's like, the 5 great nations making some form of decision that indirectly impacted the Rain Village, or Yahiko, or Pain, or Nagato, etc. But you can tell that he has a lot of stake in the game here, right? Like there's more to this than just his philosophy about pain. Obviously that's there, but for example, like Conan asks him why he's being so reckless, and he says that this is his justice. What justice is he bringing to the Leaf Village here? You could just map it back to that. It's just about the philosophy of pain and taking the first steps to make sure that they understand pain. But it feels more than that. It feels personal, pretty wild, dude. And I'm so curious about how Yahiko died now, and just understanding how that impacted Nagato as a person. I hope we get like a really fleshed out backstory at some point here that kind of catches up with them when they were kids after Jiraiya left them, and what happened in between, how they took over the Rain Village, all of that, man. Like, it's just so interesting. Let's just go ahead and get into the character names, and we'll talk a lot more about, I guess, this kind of specific moments. But for MVP, pretty hard one to give MVP. Honestly, MVP and best moment are very difficult to give in this one. There's multiple people that could get it. But for MVP, I think I'm going to give to Tsunade / Katsuyu, the slug. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's kind of almost like a combo. I don't want to like just give it to Tsunade or just give it to Slug, because it's kind of like their powers together. But ultimately, they are what kind of saved so many shinobi and just, I guess, people of the Leaf from this almighty push, from this basic like mini atomic bomb we see go off. And Tsunade's pushed to her limits. She uses the what's it called? It's like the mitosis. I don't know. I don't know how they spell it, but it's like the mitosis regeneration or whatever, the little mark she has that she used way back in classic Naruto against Orochimaru. She used that to give it all to the Slug so that the Slug could protect as many people as she could. I don't know, just such a good sacrifice. Like, I feel like, obviously Tsunade wants to go and like fight Pain at the end. Like, she's like, I need to fulfill this role as the Hokage, but she already is. In this whole fight, she's been, even though she hasn't really been directly fighting Pain or anything, that's not necessarily her forte, right? Like, I mean, she's very strong. I don't want to say she's not strong, but like one-on-one, it's probably not where she shines the best. She shines through her medical ninjutsu and, this ability with the Slug to protect people. This is the best way she can support the village. And, she's giving her life here. And at the end, she turns old again. And I'm a little worried, not going to lie. I honestly thought that she was going to sacrifice herself to stop Pain from using this blast or something, or consuming it. But even now, even though that didn't happen, I'm a little worried that she might like give up the rest of her lifespan. Like, she even leaves the slug with Naruto, and I don't know, I'm just a little nervous, guys, a little nervous. Yeah, let's go on the best moment. This is also hard because part of me wants to give it to Pain with the almighty blast. That was just an insane freaking moment, but I'm gonna give it to the flip side of it, which is Naruto summoning as this is all happening. Like, there's such a good crescendo of I don't know, just so much hypeness going on here. So much is happening. You know, Naruto learns about, you know, the leaf under attack, and the grandma frog is there looking at it and summoning them, and Pain is up in the sky looking like a god, and you know, he does his almighty push as Naruto's like being summoned, and of course, as the dust is settling, Naruto comes and he's with a squad too. Man, it's so freaking dope. I love that it's not just him. I love that it's Gamabunta and I forgot the other one, the baby one he summoned way back when, and the one that Jiraiya fought with when he fought with Pain. You know, just multiple ones. Just so cool. And of course, the grandpa and Grandma Frog are there too, which I think is great to see. And of course, and dude, his fit is so sick. You know, we've seen the eyes, but the freaking big scroll and the red robe. I don't know, man. It's just so freaking dope. Has to be like easily my favorite moment of the whole show so far. Like, just and it's not, I don't think it's just because of it's like just this moment. It's just everything that's built up to this moment in these episodes, but in this arc, in Shippuden. It's just so freaking good, man. Can't say enough how much I like was on the edge of my seat. For the funniest, I will skip over that. There wasn't really any funny moments, but for the Sacco, I'm gonna give it to Pain. Even though I wanted to give him best moment, I could have given him best moment. I also want to give him Sacco because, you know, his whole philosophy is super short-sighted. I mean, he doesn't think it's short-sighted. He thinks he's seeing the forest, right? He actually goes at Naruto saying that you are seeing, you know, you're not seeing the forest through the trees kind of thing, right? You're not seeing the big picture. But I don't know, in some ways it's very frustrating because he's very, he thinks he's seeing the big picture, but at the same time, he's a little idealistic about it, right? He's almost stuck in one perspective, right? I think seeing the forest is more than just about not narrowing down on one little facet of it. It's like you can see the forest, you know, for one perspective, right? You can still step back and see a big picture from your own perspective, but where do you see like the Amazon rainforest, something like a huge forest where there's multiple perspectives from different angles, right? It's a silly analogy, I know, but like, I don't know, like, I feel like it takes a lot more to see a big picture than what Pain is doing. He's doing it through his own experience of suffering through pain, how he has perceived the world, and is not really seeing the full picture, in my opinion. You know, to really be understanding, to see every side of the equation, you need to step out of your own perspective. And I don't think he does that. But just in general, though, the almighty push, even though it was epic, man, that tore me apart while it was happening. It was so sad to see the Leaf Village being decimated like that. Like, if the leaf comes up on top here, it's not really going to be on top. It's going to be like a spheric victory or whatever, right? Where there's so much sacrifice that just went down. Obviously, we see how many people are hurt. You know, it doesn't seem like many people died from the blast, at least from what we can see. You know, the slug seemed to have protected everybody, at least from death. But dude, like, I was just thinking to myself, like, how many people are dying during that. It was just really heartbreaking seeing the Leaf Village like that. But yeah, outside of that, you know, there's a couple of other little things. You know, Shizune getting like her mind extracted, it seems like. It's kind of a little vague if she's dead or not, but it seems like she's maybe at least not going to be all together, you know, like, it didn't look good. We kind of get confirmation that Nagato has to be close by, as they're all kind of like Ino and her father and Shizune are all talking. They're talking about how he has to be pretty close by to kind of send the chakra out to the receiver. So Nagato's probably somewhere close, and Konan even says, I think she's going to go protect him. So, and he seems a little vulnerable, you know, after using that jutsu technique, and even his state of mind with going after, you know, just kind of putting it on the line for justice sort of thing. You know, he's kind of opening himself up here. So pretty interesting there. And then They even talk a little bit about what's his face, Tendo. I don't know who Tendo is. Is that the thing, that big face thing that gets summoned that one guy was using to kind of like ask where Naruto was and to kill them or whatnot? It's the one, maybe the thing that restructured the mechanical missile guy thing or whatever, right? I don't know if it's that power specifically or if it's one of the versions of Pain that summons that. I'm not really sure, but it seems like that thing is really important. They talk a lot about the power for that thing. So, and that actually resurrects the, you know, mechanical guys. So maybe that's some of the, I guess some of like the mystery or key to how Pain resurrects its forms or Nagato resurrects its forms. So I don't know. That'll be interesting to find out too. And then also, Kakashi confirmed dead, kind of. Naruto saying that. I don't know, bro. Like, it's not a good sign for me. Not a good sign for me, honestly. But at the same time, I'm still holding out hope that like they wouldn't kill Kakashi off this way. I just feel like it wouldn't be giving him enough justice as a character. So I'd be a little disappointed, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see where that goes. And of course, wind style, Rasen Shuriken, although a little different as well, right? Like he throws it this time. I don't think he threw it. He had to be like close last time against, I'm gonna forget his name. Hidan and Kakuzu. Yeah, against Kakuzu, he did that. But there must be something with him, you know, learning the Sage mode that has allowed him to use this, one, to be able to throw it, but also to probably protect his, you know, his chakra system, right? Because that's what was the problem. It was like cutting off his, you know, part of his like chakra system, so he would lose control of his chakra. Obviously not a good thing, but the Sage mode must have allowed him to like add some level of resiliency or something. So freaking dope seeing him using that. And, dude, just the one smash he does against the mechanical one, destroying him to protect Tsunade, so dope. Yeah, the punch without even actually hitting him, or they like, you know, Rinnegan couldn't even see it, which is nuts. Yeah, he's definitely surpassed Jiraiya. Even like the fourth, like they have the fourth and Jiraiya go up in front of Tsunade as she's looking up at him, and you know the GG Frog says that he surpasses predecessors. So is he like stronger than the fourth even at this point? That'd be freaking cool. Or you know, stronger than his dad, I guess I should say, Minato. Yeah, y'all, I'm like giddy right now. These episodes are so good. I want to watch the next ones so damn bad. But yeah, y'all, I think that'll do it. Let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments below. Let me know how y'all felt when you saw these episodes, because man, this was something for me. I would love to hear y'all's experience. Appreciate y'all spending time with me to watch Naruto. If y'all do want to see some of the next episodes now, we should have, you know, 4 weeks ahead of time up on Patreon, uncut reactions as well. So would love to have you in that community. And yeah, I hope you all have a really good rest of your day, and I will catch you for the next episodes. Peace.